Okay, so that video did pretty good. Guess there's one thing to do then.
I gotta call the Wally Mart! Obama?
So a little while ago, I made a video talking about the old Angry Birds content I used to watch back then. 31k views. So with this being the most popular video from this channel, I was like, yeah, fuck it. If I promise I make another part, I will make it. Considering how much there is left to talk about, the ones that people asked me to cover, and the big one being plush videos.
Oh my god. I get it.
I do have one. Really? Hello?
Well, time to do another funny, I guess. Maybe I could get actual views again. But for the 0 people watching this video asking me, what is an Angry Birds?
Just hold up here, tap here, oh, freaking do it over and over and over again because it's one of those deep puzzle games. My phone trying to tell me my penis is small.
And we're launching, and we're crashing. Let's hit the pigs till they all go pop. We're the best birds.
So it's just a coincidence that you're also a pudgy, flightless bird.
The amount of videos about it would keep growing and growing for over the past like 7 years at least. Sorry, I'm not good at math. A big one I missed completely was Dave7748, another Angry Birds animator. And we all know how most of them are, but this one is not really as crazy as the other ones. In fact, just seems straight up vanilla compared to the ones we talked about. Yes, even more than the one who reviews Angry Birds food with Professor Bun Buns. But it doesn't mean that it's straight up bad. It just makes it a nicer change of pace compared to something like 3 Ape Studios. Dave started his channel off with uploading Mario music and gameplays, but then he started making animations, but with no Angry Birds at first, but instead an original series called Garrett? Honestly speaking, I didn't watch a single one of these, so I don't know what the hell it's even about. And this is about Angry Birds anyway, so it isn't relevant. Although, no offense to our Lord and Savior, Dave77784, the art style in this series reminds me a lot of K4ia, and just by that it turns me off completely.
Those who know.
But December 17, 2011, custom Angry Birds Wreck the Halls animation. This is the animation of the birds and piggies having Christmas fun times, but considering what date was this uploaded, this blew up completely fast, and so he then uploaded more Angry Birds content. A lot didn't really follow a plot, or at least an extremely deep lore. Most of them were loosely based on some of the games early, like Angry Birds Seasons, Angry Birds Space, and Bad Piggies. Watching these videos gives me a feel of comfort, and I don't know why. I guess you can say that it's the nostalgia kicking me in, which is true, but it's also the simple aesthetic animation. The ones I remember the most is custom Angry Birds animation, Back to School. This being the representation of an average school life portrayed by the Angry Birds.
That's the fucking theme to Angry Birds.
Honestly, I didn't realize how much depth were in this video in particular. You have a pig getting rolled over by a badass pig, a pig dying because he sucks at math, and Bob exploding on bread because he was sleeping during class. Jesus Christ, how has this skill not been sued yet? It's worth knowing that all of Dave's animations were all made using PowerPoint, but not just any PowerPoint, PowerPoint 2003. Impressive considering how limited the software was. Again, PowerPoint 2003. 6 years before the actual Angry Birds game. I mean, later on he used the latest version in 2012, but again, extremely impressive considering that some of these lasted for 15 minutes. I mean, it's not the most well animated thing obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. After a few Angry Birds videos and other crap, Dave left YouTube for a bit until 2020 where he uploaded an Angry Birds animation that he never finished it. And then after another hiatus, he uploaded his last part of Garrett. Again, don't know anything about this still, but I'm sure all the 5 fans of it are happy about it. But overall, Dave7748 is still a pretty good content creator, and an impressive one at that considering the software used to make these. I mean, if Dave could make the next cinematic masterpiece using a software used for schools, then you can too. Or this isn't stop other guys from dedicating their souls to animating these birds with no wings and legs. Entering 3-star gold egg, Angry Birds Star Wars Space Rio Friends. Jesus Christ, just pick one already. If you go onto his channel, you mostly see gameplays or levels of some of the Angry Birds games. But other than that, you will also see animations, like the beach one. This one is a lot similar to Dave's work, except it's more detailed, with different sprites and some of the characters. And this weird-ass Reddit Terrence hybrid? Seriously, why didn't you use the Reddit in the actual game so that you could find it easily online? When David's videos feel pretty nice to watch, world's unnecessary longest use, and they have this weird feeling. The animation is more faster, but more weirder with the images, and the music is not there most of the time. It's just royalty-free music, and these elf photo template videos are just. Okay, everyone, here's my epic reaction to this video. It's called Angry Birds, the Three Little Pigs, Los Tres Cerditos, by 3-Star Golden Egg. It looks good so far. Let's click on the video.
There's once a fun.
Something about this video is extremely funny and disturbing at the same time, and I genuinely don't know why. Outside of Bowser 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Blood View TV from the last video, this channel feels like the most content farmish out of these videos, with constant gameplays of each level from each game, and the animation that looks like they were made using a microwave. It's pretty clear that this was mostly made to pump out Angry Birds content real fast, even when the game stopped being relevant, but even then, the channel was abandoned not too long ago, maybe because Angry Birds wasn't as profitable as much back then. There are some other animations I forgot about, like Angry Birds vs. Mario, a classic video that I'm pretty sure everyone have saw it before. Jesus Christ, why does this look so weird? And to pass from a video game mashup to a show mashup with the Squatting Death, it's one of those videos where as a little shit you would get trauma from it, but when you grow up you end up liking it too much. I love how the Angry Birds are drawn in this. They look like how they do in the games, but a bit stylized. And same with the pigs. Everything about this animation is really good, even when it comes to the deaths, especially the part where the King Pig zombie thing eats Bomb, but Bomb is like a bomb and then it explodes. Like, this is straight up brutal. And then at the end where it looks like Red and Chuck are the only ones alive, but then it's revealed that Red got infected by a pig zombie and then he fucking kills it. 10 out of 10, good video. Who else am I forgetting?
Giant slingshot. It's barbaric, and I'm not sure it even makes sense.
What do you mean? We're birds!
Right, exactly. We're birds. We should just fly over and take the egg.
Giant
slingshot.
Hi, I'm Chris Pratt.
Okay, Dorkly is a channel you probably know one way or the other. It's one of those video game parody channels where most of the videos have the most shitty 2010s video game logic comedy ever, or just typical shitty 2000s gamer humor.
Oh God, you didn't. You couldn't.
I ate them! I ate them all!
Sonic was never good.
Sonic was never good.
And sticks.
Mario uses animals. And here goes a bullet to my mouth.
Why did you say that like it was a completely normal sentence?
A lot of their videos were extremely popular, especially the Plants vs. Zombies one. And they also made Sonic for Hire, which there's like 9 billion seasons. I remember watching some of these, and all I can remember was that Sonic was living with Tails, Robotnik, Earthworm Jim, and this fucking thing. But I'm sure not gonna sit through all the 20 Lord of the Rings director's cuts movies for a video that has nothing to do with it.
Alright, clearly there's been some sort of misunderstanding. I was told I was just helping out a special needs kid.
Ironically enough, Red, Chuck, and Matilda appear in season 2 of this, and then instantly get killed when Gordy gives them a gun that contains shit that'll make their stomachs explode. Okay, but Stanley, why did he use the slightly different designs for the Angry Birds and not just use the actual game sprites? Actually, more importantly, why does Mario look like that? I genuinely wonder what fantasy they stole it to make these, or why did they decide to give them these new designs, which just never fits to anything at all. I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad or anything, but
Shoes only?
this channel fucking sucks anyway. I don't even think most people are fond of this channel. Maybe for a few videos and Sonic for Hire, but I don't think I've ever seen a single person openly talk about how Dorkly changed their view on the world. Stupid fucking Sonic and Mario sprite channel. What was I saying when I was discussing about Bowling Ballad? He may still make his Angry Birds Some Ways to Die videos, but there is just something about Dorkly that I don't like it very much. Maybe because they didn't make Angry Redneck Birds and instead make these shitty podcast videos and Mario sex animations.
Why did you say that like it was a completely normal?
Although I have to say, the animation viewer did improve for a bit. Back then it was, well, I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like a hybrid between the actual picture animation and this fucking just not very good brick animation. I don't like it that much. It may have a style, but it's a shitty one at that. And I think over time humor has gotten a little bit less generic from back then. But it's not Mario Coffee's break.
Winnie the Pooh.
Last animation worth bringing up here is Angry Birds 3D animation test. Just a small test animation of Red constantly falling off the slingshot to the point where he gets bigger and bigger and getting stuck with the slingshot and then blowing up with little reds appearing and then ending the video with them attacking the viewer. This video is pretty well animated and impressive, but the more interesting part about this video is yes, who made it? Squeeze Studio Animation. They had other test animations available on their channel, but they also ended up working on big copies and original productions, I think. Most notably, Crash Bandicoot 4 and Spyro the Dragon reignited the trilogy. To think that this animation might have been shown to make them convince them to work on shit like Call of Duty is extremely funny to me. There's some other animation about Angry Birds I would like to talk about forever, but no, I'm entirely gonna dedicate part of this video to a type of content that even Angry Birds wants the same from this. Plush videos.
Pigs. We're pigs. We're the pigs. We oink and we snort. First off, how dare you? That's racist.
Yeah, even Angry Birds was escapable from the plush video madness back in the day. And I mean, considering how both of them were rising in the early 2010s, it made the most sense. This trend was started by, I don't know, actually, that's a mystery to me. But this would get more popular thanks to Super Mario Logan, which I'm pretty sure all of you are aware of it at this point. Funny enough, the Angry Birds appear in SML at one point, in the short-lived series Black Yoshi and the Birds. Yeah, this was way before the whole Jeffy era, and the Nintendo lawsuit thing, and all the content farms that would spawn for it.
Look at your stupid little friends here. I'm gonna beat you up. Oh, remember the time we went in the forest?
It's hard to pinpoint who was the first one who started to make an Angry Birds plush video series, but Luigi Fan was one of the pioneers on this. Most of the time he made Plants vs Zombies videos and other stuff, but he made a few Angry Birds videos, like the all-time classic Stomp Part 2 Angry Birds Go Plush video 4.5, quite possibly the best video to ever be uploaded on this platform. The first part of this video is just Luigi trading away his Carter's toys with Angry Birds plushes on top of them to the next room while music that most of the time is louder than the voices hears. Terrence ends up winning the race, I think, because of course he ends up winning the race, and then have another race with Chuck. Chuck wins this race because of course, wait, what the fuck, is that Mr. L? Oh no, evil Luigi's gonna kill yellow Chuckbird, shit! Ayo, what the fuck, Cone Zombie? Oops, my bad, his name is actually Coney.
Take this, Tiny.
Chuck and Mr. L have a final race, which ends up with Chuck winning again, and then turns Luigi back to normal and gets a key, I guess. I love this video, it just serves to show you how YouTube was back in the day, with people just making stories with plushies and having fun with it and nothing else. Quite literally, this video is just him throwing his Angry Birds plushies all over the place, and that's the video. Over time we were improving his skills, the stories became much more complex and had a structure. The all-out balancing was pretty much better than back then, but that doesn't make his old videos bad or anything, far from it. But you can tell it by comparing Angry Birds Go Plush Series Episode 5 Sub-Zero Part 1 to the Pigs Hotel. The birds go into a hotel that is run by the pigs. They have so much fun in the pool and other stuff, but when they get into that bathtub, things are quickly revealed to be a plan by King Pig and Chef Pig, or just a minion pig with a chef hat, to eat the eggs and the birds themselves? Fortunately, Bob and Matilda discover this, and then everything goes bananas. There's this one demon character that the pig summon called Dark One.
Dark One. Dark One. Not Dunk One. Not Dank One.
Who owns the hotel and ends up getting manipulated by the pigs, so he kicks King Pig's ass. Also, I have to mention this, but there's a parody of that one Red song in this video with the lyrics being about the pigs now. Wait a second, is that Celestia from Danganronpa? Okay, edgy here and there, and it would be the best video. Wait, no, the best channel ever. I mean, it already is, but still.
Alright, clearly there's been some sort of misunderstanding. I was told I was just helping out.
I love his custom plushes he has, like Celestia, or even other ones like this King K. Rool one, which is just a plush of that crocodile from the Princess and the Frog, but with features to make him look like King K. Or even this Samba song, there's just those Chinese PVZ zombie plushes. Yeah, the same ones that were based on that fake PVZ 2 trailer with features that make him look like Zambas. And I also love how the channel is structured. Some of the videos are like a half an hour long, some are full-on series, and some are just short videos like Leonard and King Pig's private underwater plunge.
I already made a pool video, and it was fantastic. Yours won't even get 10 views. Well, maybe it won't if the audience were to like and subscribe, right? Stop talking to the audience!
I love these videos where he takes his plushies underwater. Something about this entertains me and I don't know why. It reminds me of the Pac-Man underwater video. Luigi Fan really feels like a survivor of these sketch channels, even after all these years. It's still the same as before, but with a better production value and all. It's not really surprising from the Dr. Eggman Goes to IHOP channel, but I think everyone knows about this man by now. I mean, he's verified, so it really shows you something. Snow Dogger 1, on the other hand... Snow Dogger 1, also known as the guy who made Bubbles' peanut allergy.
Okay.
Originally, the channel was a much more experimental one. It was more or less him just goofing around with plushies like Blue Birdies in Mario World. But later he would start to adapt to the plush video formula, using his current obsession at the time, Angry Birds. And with that, we got such iconic videos like Bubbles' peanut allergy. This whole video is just him fucking around with his Angry Birds toys while driving a car on the road, and then going to a shopping center while Bubbles is literally suffering in the damn car. Jesus fucking Christ.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Shut up.
And after all this time, the solution for this corner is a goddamn bottle of milk. Also, Obama appears in this, I guess. Good video. Besides all the Angry Birds characters that appear in these videos, characters from different franchises appear also. Like Mario, because of course Mario had to appear in this. And it was a fault of a Super Logan. And there's also other characters like Homer Simpson, Pac-Man, this guy, I guess, I forgot his name. It feels a bit weird seeing Mario as a recurring main character here, but that doesn't affect my enjoyment in these videos.
I almost forgot to put on my song. You want to hear it? No, I don't want to hear it, stupid idiot.
Personally, my favorite ones are the ones starring Chef Pig. This one is in the schemy French, but might as well be the greatest chef of all time. I could tell Dodger was having a lot of fun filming these. There's this one where he tries to make a peanut butter sandwich, where it's literally just a peanut butter sandwich. Even after the tiny pickle falling off the table and the chips being all over the damn thing, still satisfies the minion pig. As he should. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he cooked for me. But there's also Brainwurst, where he tries to make a hot dog, I think, for Postman Pig. But there's a point in this video where he remembers that he forgot bread and goes to Wally Mart.
I'm coming for you, Walmart.
It causes chaos all over him. Never trust a chef. And yet Postman Pig still likes a hot dog.
Fourth, mustard.
What's so funny about mustard? I said, what's so funny about mustard?
I love how they have the balls to just do a shit ton of mess. Makes for some pretty funny scenes. I mean, SML did that also, but it really takes courage to go around the Walmart and just throw all of the Lego sets to the ground with an Angry Birds pig with a chef hat plush. Actually, just take a stuffed animal to a public place takes major balls to do it. Nobody will ever expect what will happen when a grown-ass man starts recording with his dolls. Like with the videos with plots, they even made plush let's plays. I mean, I don't see Chef Pig in any of these, but yeah, sure, fuck it. Last video starring these characters was a video that didn't even have plushies playing in the bottom right. Wait, like, why? Like, just why, though? And after this video, the channel would stop making Angry Birds content and just kind of stop making videos in general. Would sometimes upload something else, but he never uploaded any new Angry Birds Flush video. So sadly, Chef Pig didn't appear ever again. He could have made his last meal, goddammit. We could have had an ending to this. Although, despite not uploading since 2020, he still occasionally posts community posts on his channel. So it's not like he disappeared from the internet forever. Honestly, even though I knew this channel was gonna be good, I kinda ended up loving it more than the rest of the other channels here. And you know what? If Snow Dodger 1 is watching this, I hope you're doing well and I hope you find even more success in your life. Please make another Chef Pig video. I want that.
Spiral Mountain goes, Spiral Mountain, that's right, Spiral Mountain, here we go.
What are you doing?
Well, I guess after that cinematic achievement, we have to talk about Banjo videos. I mean, not saying he's bad, far from it, but unless there's a scene where one of the characters throws a bottle of milk on another character, then I'm sorry, man.
Did you just pull 2 LR Master Ultra Instinct Gokus?
Banjo Videos is another guide to adding to the Angry Birds side of the plush community. I actually used to watch this guy a lot, like the rest of the guys, but this guy in particular has always stuck to me, because for a channel named Banjo Videos, there's barely any Banjo-Kazooie in any of these videos outside of the Banjo-Kazooie music playing in the background most of the time. And even if he appeared in a couple of videos, it's obvious that nobody cares about Banjo-Kazooie compared to the other franchise we make videos on. Banjo probably makes videos about Angry Birds and Plants vs Zombies. God damn it, these two franchises really did bump into each other. Most of his popular videos surrounding Angry Birds are what I like to call the X goes to X videos. These are videos where a character or characters go into a place to goof around, like a playground or Disneyland. Banjo had a lot of these videos where he brings his Angry Birds stuffed toys to places like the playground. We were the casino gambling addicts, I swear to God. Still makes these type of videos to this very day, with the most recent one being them visiting Anime Expo.
There she is! My favorite!
This feels like the less weirdest place to film a video like this. And yet it doesn't at the same time.
Wait, is that red? And what did he buy?
Wait, is that Taro in the back there? Okay, it's actually the best video ever. Apart from that, he made a bunch of series, like ones based on Angry Birds, Star Wars, Epic, Go, Fight, 2. A lot of these have this weird thing where he tries to adapt the plot of the games in question, but makes some creative decisions on it, and so it just ends up like this. Yeah, I think Pokemon really were in Angry Birds Epic. Now all of these are now just a simple series instead of separate series with the same exact characters but with something different going on for each series, which I guess most likely because of the lack of interest to make separate series based on the latest Angry Birds games, especially when most of their new games look like this. These would go from either from somewhat lore type stories to SML type stories. It's a good combination of both, so both audiences can enjoy them. Even though there ain't even the super deep lore, trust me, this will get insane at the very end. Don't worry about it. One of these characters that are very important to the lore of this, for example, would be Purple Bird. He's basically a fake member of the Angry Birds and he wants to kill them. He's based on this bootleg purple red plush, but for some reason instead of getting like the actual plush, which is like probably the easiest thing to get considering that this is a Chinese knockoff product, but no, he made an entire custom made plush out of this knockoff. Oh yeah, there's another thing noteworthy about Banjo. He made a lot of custom plushies for his series. And yeah, Luigi Fan also made custom plushies, but it's also more noteworthy considering the entire Plants vs Zombies series is filled with custom made plushies out of both the plants and zombies. Most of them look fine for being homemade, but some of them look flat as fuck. And for some reason they included Crazy David himself in these, but instead of him also being a custom made plush or something like a existing puppet to make him look like Crazy David or something, I don't know. It's literally just a monkey plush and it just stuck like this for the rest of the videos. I don't even care at this point. It's the fact that this red monkey is supposed to be an insane bearded man is extremely funny to me.
My name is Monkey. Or people just call me Crazy Dave.
Oh, and also he made ones for FNAF and even his Sona. The screen red cyber thing. In addition to all these videos, he also had a series of gameplay videos when he played the character The Birds. It's kind of weirdly nostalgic seeing these videos because about most of them are just him recording the TV or the mobile phone. It was a thing of this time where some people would do this when making gameplays. In the 2000s when most people didn't have a capture card, we needed a good screen recording software to record the gameplays. But it doesn't ruin my enjoyment for these videos. I remember this one when they were playing these bootleg Angry Birds Flash games and I swear I think I played almost every single one of them. And I mean, it's not surprising coming from me, but this is a whole entire separate rabbit hole worth exploring someday. But yeah, that's about it for Banjo videos. So yeah, How's YouTube channel guy makes pretty good videos.
Whoa, Kalu, you're gonna be destroyed. And I hate your show. You're bald. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
And now, for the grand finale. I saved the best for last. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you all, Gerard the Redbird.
Well, while her corpse is still fresh, we might as well dispose of her in the most respectable way possible. The coffin dance.
For the love of... Were you guys dropped when you were born or something?
please!
Gerard's channel might not be themed after plushies, of course. This time being toys? Calling it action figures would be kinda weird to me, considering what we are dealing with. But the stories he tells are beyond a simple video of Chuck going to McDonald's. And I genuinely mean it when I tell you that. Jerry is the creator of a series called Angry Birds Fantastic Adventures, which was created a decade ago, and he's still making these videos to this very day. This is what the first episode looked like.
Oh my gosh, I do not know where I am right now, but I'm inside Orangeburg Street Dream.
And this is what the latest episode looks like.
Rico, self-destruct sequence. Cheesy dibbles.
The first few episodes were all over the place plot-wise, and the birds didn't even have that much different personalities, and it had a shitty camera quality. I don't know where in the Angry Birds Fantastic Adventures canon this takes place on, considering that they call each other by their color, and that in the show's canon it takes place in the same as the Angry Birds Toons one, Piggy Island.
I know I said that Season 1 is an alternate universe to the official timeline of the series.
Oh.
Makes sense to me!
But over time, plots became like a storytelling TV show, and also he decided to add notable personalities to the birds and pigs. Most of them are just like the Angry Birds Toons personalities who flesh out, but for the characters that didn't appear, he gives them new personalities. Red is the leader of the group, Chuck is the one who full of himself, Bob is the shield father, Matilda is the hippie mother, the Brews are the pranksters, little shits, Bubbles has a candy addiction, and with the ones that weren't there, Stella is the annoying teenage type girl, Els is a scientist, I guess, and in Australia now, and Icebird, I mean Isaac, he's Alex Jones.
Politicians, furries, and salty memers.
Why did you say that like it was a completely normal sentence?
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! You said it so many times!
King Pig isn't a Coptic king. Corporal Pig is basically social for TF2. This is not me just comparing shit. Gerard even said it himself.
Drop and give me 20, maggot!
Foreman Pig is a bossy, grumpy one, and my personal favorite, Chef Pig. Not the one from his No Dodger One videos this time. Chef Pig from the Angry Birds Toons, aka the true villain of the Angry Birds series. It's established in the Toon show that Chef Pig is much more competent at trying to steal the eggs, even if he still fails at it, and even has desires of becoming the king of all the pigs. And this is basically the same, but he manages to discover the powers and weaknesses of the Angry Birds in the episode where Piggy McCool appears, the best character in the show ever. Piggy McCool in this is a super fan of the Angry Birds and makes fanfiction about them, and at one point he interviews them. This all turns out to be a plan by Chef Pig using Piggy McCool as a way to require information about the birds. This episode goes insane with a fanfiction book being magical or something and making shit happen. This is literally just a fucking Bumble episode.
My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of you two.
Chef Pig goes nuts, but later on Chef Pig actually becomes the king in the 1 hour movie, I swear to god. The Angry Birds fight all of his minions, along with the pigs. He declares himself the actual King Pig, but later on, after defeating a few battles, it's revealed that he was technically committing crimes under that, so he's no longer allowed to run as the king after defeating them. And so, they send him to a fucking multiverse, I shit you not, where he gets sent to other places that are basically just other Angry Birds YouTubers, where he gets beating the shit out in all of them. And when it seems like everything is alright, the fucking pig village starts burning down, and they'll try to escape. This leads to Isaac, the Icebird, to sacrifice himself to save the Angry Birds, which leaves the Isaac to fucking die, I swear to god. I'm being that serious. But then, you know the 3X they always like had them? Yeah, did they fucking hatch? They finally hatched. And with that, the fucking pigs and birds now made peace with each other, and now they don't have to fight each other. This is generally one of the most insane movies I've actually ever watched. Even though some of the scenes kind of drag out because it's mostly like fighting, mostly in the beginning and kind of the end, it's generally impressive, considering that there's literally full-on animated scenes. It's so impressive. And the fact it's like an hour and 30 minutes long. Jesus fucking Christ, he did this. This motherfucker did it. You think everything ends there, don't you? No. New members of the Angry Birds start showing up. We have Bouncy. That purple bird from that one animation I talked about in the other video. Yeah, he comes back. Or as I should say, she, because she's basically a god chick now. Not like I'm complaining, but okay. Sticky Steve. This is literally just a shitpost character created by Jack Miller. If you watch Angry Birds related videos, then you probably saw this guy pop in your recommendation. He's an emo, I guess, and he's probably friends, with that bitch, I think. And we have Rusty. This is probably Gerald's self-insert because the channel's PFP is literally just Rusty. He's a small boy who's into anime, and now my suspicions have been confirmed. And if that wasn't enough, after that, it's revealed that there's a rival team for the Angry Birds whose whole purpose is to take them down. That being called the Hungry Birds. This is a combination of a shit ton of things. Original characters he got from like DeviantArt or made by him, I think, like this penguin one or Florida bird.
And then there are them internet memes that humans make about us chickens being a generational failure of the dinosaur.
Random characters from Angry Birds related media, like the guy from that one shitty Angry Birds Summer Camp Netflix cartoon, I think. Bootlegs like Purple Bird. Again? Why does he keep showing up? Or even just straight up characters from other franchises, like the penguins in Madagascar. Yeah, sure, why not? Have this bird with an Indian accent as one of the main ones here.
Is the world truly ready for my beautiful feathers again? Dude, it's totally bogus.
And not to mention, there's also other background characters, like the better designs for the birds, who are appearing like old members of the flock, I think. You have the effed up Fits, literally bowling balance creators there are in this. Where are the angry redneck birds gonna appear in this? Oh, and also don't forget, Crazy Dave appears as a bird with a Plants in the Angry Birds style like this. I'm not making all this shit up. And look who appears in the same video where Crazy Dave and the Plants appear to voice a character. None other than Banjo Videos.
It's a pea shooter, you raggle fraggle.
Who are you people? She's green!
With the amount of characters all in this, a lot of episodes are either half an hour long or just straight up an entire fucking movie, like I said before. I can tell Jared put a lot of passion in this, especially considering it's custom toys for the birds who are either like papers or like high quality clay models. Seriously, these are pretty good for fucking clay models. And considering this started off as just him playing with his toys, which then became him inventing super deep stories. Even though I didn't watch all of the 5 seasons of it, I appreciate all the effort he put to it. Like generally, this is like one of the best things ever. Okay, maybe Chef Pig's like cooking videos are better, but if Jared is watching this, like I applaud you. This is literally the greatest thing, like one of the greatest things I ever saw in my life. This is like the best thing to ever come out of the Angry Birds franchise. Like not even Robo can make something like this. It's genuinely insane. So yeah, I hope you keep making this like arcs. Hope you know, like this is like I just hope you actually keep making this shit. It's like the greatest thing ever, man. But even though I appreciate all the effort, like I'm still baffled. Like this guy who has like a phone number.
Wow, does this white guy really suck at making these videos? Oh man, I sure wish I was building brown bricks in Minecraft with my buddy Mike Mate. Isn't that right, old fella?
Wow, the Chungus has really fallen.
The chaser.
And I tried to drink some prime, bro. Can you hear, bitch?
Hey, Pappy, can I go swimming in the lake? No, boy, there's a monster in that lake. He's gonna cut you up. What the fuck was that?